Hi, my name is Aaron Godwin, and I am the engineer of wealth. I believe that the American tax-paying citizen. Hi, my name is Aaron Godwin, and I am the engineer of wealth. I'd like to tell you what I do, but instead I'd like to tell you what I believe. I believe that the average American tax-paying citizen has been told their entire life to save up in Hi, my name is Aaron Godwin, and I am the engineer of wealth. I would tell you what I do, but instead I'd like to tell you what I believe. I believe that the average tax-paying Hi, my name is Aaron Godwin, and I am the engineer of wealth. I'd like to tell you Hi, my name is Aaron Godwin, and I am the engineer of wealth. I'd like to start off by telling you what I believe. I believe that the average American tax-paying citizen has been tricked into believing in putting all their money in tax-deferred accounts so that whenever they get to retirement, they'll be in a lower tax bracket. What many are finding out is that whenever they get to retirement, they don't have anything to write off, and they are now living in a higher tax bracket than whenever they were working. And even worse, there's less flexibility than what they had before. Now, what I believe is the average retiree can actually move to a system, a predictable retirement system that allows them to be retired and tax-free. This is that system. This is retired and tax-free. How would you like to break up with Wall Street? How would you like to break up with the IRS? I call this the retired and tax-free. How would you like to have guaranteed results every single month on demand and with predictability without ever having to worry about what the stock market is doing again? How would you like to never have to file income taxes again, completely legal and in accordance with the Internal Revenue Code? You've spent your entire life paying into Social Security. Shouldn't you get the full benefit you're entitled to? Well, that must sound completely obvious. The number of people that are actually following this plan is extremely small. The truth is most people place their hard-earned money into the market every paycheck, having little to absolutely no idea how they're going to retire someday. Even engineers that are supposed to be very good at math live in a constant state of fear, not knowing what their account balance will say tomorrow. Shouldn't your retirement income be predictable? This is the reality that retirees are facing day after day. Each day, thousands of retirees with hope and determination log in and check their account, seeing if today is the day that they're going to retire. But they meet the cold, unknown, and uncertain, and maybe, with some luck, they hit a winner today and they can retire tomorrow. If not today, maybe tomorrow, and hopefully they're right most of the time. They're hoping that this one pick will bring their account back into the black after all the losses in the past. Only few with a predictable system for building wealth can say with certainty that they have predictable engineered financial results. A predictable retirement system that allows you to maintain control of your money and use it exactly as you had planned to do. Hi, my name is Aaron Godwin, and in the next few minutes I'm going to share with you exactly how my clients have installed a predictable engineered retirement system that consistently produces results month after month, and you can do the exact same thing. I'm also going to share with you the 3 biggest mistakes that most retirees are making when it comes to managing their money. The 2 things that every successful retiree knows about where to save, and without question, all strugglers do not. The simple proven set of equations that produce predictable engineered financial results and how you can start putting these equations to work today. This is the exact same system that Walt Disney, James Cash Penney, J.C. Penney, Ray Kroc, and Doris Christopher used. You know, I came from a traditional school of thought, putting money into somebody else's business, putting money into the market. And then I changed my social circle. I began to hang around high net worth individuals. I began to ask them where they put their money, and they all had one common belief as to what their number one asset was. They put their money back into themselves. These individuals dared to be different. They dared to change the status quo. Now, because I talk about high net worth individuals, you may be asking, is this duplicatable for me? And the answer is absolutely. Now, I began teaching these concepts to my friends, family, coworkers, and the problem that I struggled with is who to trust to implement this system into my life and into their lives. You see, most of the financial planners that I met with also came from the traditional school of thought. Put everything else into somebody else's business. And I had all these answers, but I didn't know who to trust to put this system in motion. While I definitely enjoyed sharing my strategy with coworkers and family, I wanted to help more people. And I did the unthinkable. I quit my safe and secure engineering job, earned my licenses, and started sharing with people that were hungry for the truth of how money works in retirement. You know, I was doing well. I was being extremely successful. I had just completed my master's degree of engineering. I had just been selected to manage several facilities at the industrial complex I was working at, and I was thriving in this environment, but I still knew that I should be helping more people. Today, I only recommend one place to store money. Now, we're going to get to why I'm recommending one place to store money, but let me start off by telling you that I'm completely free to divulge everything to you. Now, the reason that I'm completely free to divulge everything to you is because I'm an independent financial professional and I work for you. So if you're sick of having to watch the market go up and down and looking for a predictable and engineered place to put your money, if you're looking for a place with the results instead of a bunch of marketing hype and scare tactics, you're going to absolutely love what I'm about to share with you. Now, the best thing about this retired and tax-free system is that it works for everyone. It works on absolutely any budget and is based on results that have been proven for over 160 years. What is it that makes some retirees able to live the life they've always dreamed and planned, while others are having to supplement their retirement with part-time jobs? Well, you see, I paid a total of over $50,000 to be in these circles and to be in the training with these men so that I could understand how money and wealth works in retirement. Now, the one thing that I encourage you is don't be a statistic. In October of 2017, the Government Accountability Office had this to say: a comprehensive reevaluation is needed to better promote future retirement security. You see, the 401k and qualified accounts have only been around for 40 years. People that are retiring today are the least prepared ever. The 401k experiment has failed. Now, here's how to put the odds in your favor. After talking to one retiree after another, it became obvious that the ones with financial certainty have two key things in place, while those that struggle have neither. If you put these two key things in place, it becomes very simple and predictable to achieve the financial results you desire month after month. So what are the two things, you're probably thinking? Well, it's extremely simple. First, you must have a place to store your nest egg that never loses money. Remember that old quote from Warren Buffett? Rule number 1, never lose money. And rule number 2, refer to rule number 1. You see, most financial planners do not use this rule. The second thing you must have is a place that produces predictable results. Now let's get down to business and show you exactly how to do it. Two things that matter to your future results. We're going to keep this extremely simple and easy. There are only two things that matter to your results: having a place to put your money that is safe and liquid, and number 2, having a place that produces predictable results. If you're not putting your money somewhere safe, liquid, and getting predictable results, then let me ask you these two questions. How much money will you lose when the market drops by up to 50%? And what can you do to prevent the market from dropping by up to 50%? You see, when your money is all in the market, it's easy to get distracted by an 8%, a 10%, a 12% gain, and forget about the possibility of having a 50% loss. But the reality is that until you gain 100% control of your money and are 100% certain of your future, you will never be able to live retired and tax-free. Because you know deep down that whoever holds your money is ultimately in control of your future. And here's how you get back the power, freedom, and the ability to write your own ticket. Retirees with financial certainty know the following two numbers. Number one, the fees associated with where they're storing their money. And number two, that they don't have to pay certain taxes. You see, when you have a predictable engineered system for storing your wealth and you know these two numbers, every month is as simple as looking at your account and seeing the results. While the retirement magicians are waiting on the market to come back, hoping to pull another rabbit out of their hat, always wondering if they can cover the rent and always thinking about plan B, that probably involves pulling money out of a different account, the retired and tax-free clients are getting a paycheck every single month that has a predictable engineered result. So what does this system look like? Well, it starts with throwing out all the advice that you've been given by unlicensed financial celebrities on TV and the radio. We do this so that you can remove any preconceived notions that have been ingrained in your brain. Want to know the best part of the system? I've already done the math for you. Line by line, equation by equation, and I've built a plug-and-play system for you. Would you like additional help setting up a system that was safe, predictable, and engineered to produce results? That will allow you to know down to the penny and day how your accounts are performing and how they will perform in the future. You will finally have the missing piece that moves your life from uncertainty to certainty. Now, to execute this predictable saving system correctly, you need to have the right equations in place. I refer to this as cracking the retirement code.